company culture at Mirazon, if I had to describe it in 3 words, would be got your back. Because we really try to back people up, not let them get into too deep a water. Everyone needs somebody to jump in and help them bail water, and that's what we have. So we've got your back.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 3 F's. Don't panic. Number 1, it's a fun company culture. We get to do a lot of fun things, even like while we're working, but also, while we're marketing the company or whatever. It can be a balloon race, it can be hanging out with therapy dogs, it can be whatever. The other thing is it's very funny. I've laughed probably harder at work than I have anywhere else, just dealing with some of the funny people that we have here, just crazy characters. And then also it's a very friendly environment. Everybody treats everybody with respect. We all kind of get along, and we're all kind of each other's goofy cousins.
Fun, excellent, and supportive. The office environment at Mirazon it can be a little kooky sometimes, but it's really fun. We've got goofy salespeople running around the office. We're a dog-friendly environment, so you might meet anywhere between 1 and 5 dogs. You might get shot with a Nerf gun if you're not careful, or if you are careful, depends on your goals. But it's a relaxed environment that I personally love to come to.
Fun, honest, and diligent.
Can I do it in 4 words?
Why not?
I want to do work hard, play hard.
Fun, flexible, and ever-changing. We try to have a really relaxed office environment, so if you want to talk to somebody, just go up and poke your head in their door, see what's up with somebody. You see somebody in the office, grab them, go to lunch, whatever. We try to be super friendly and just always be engaging with whoever's around.
We've got lots of memorable moments with employees. I think I can tell most of them. A recent one that's great is that we participate in the Derby Festival Great Balloon Race every year, and we won it 2 years ago, and last year we came in second, and I told Taylor, if we could win it yet again, I'll dye my hair purple, and that happened. So I dyed my hair purple, and little did I realize that was going to be permanent for about 2 months. We had a lot of fun with it, and just seeing the joy on people's face that it brought them, I'm like, okay, that was worth it. I'm kind of back to my normal color now, thankfully.
The thing that sets Mirazon apart, I've been at a bunch of different companies from other companies, is that we are intentional about hearing people. There's nothing more frustrating than making a suggestion to a peer or to your boss or to an owner and just having it being dismissed. And one of the things I feel like we actively do is we get input from employees, but we don't just get it, we act on it, right? And so I appreciate the fact that anybody, regardless of what seat they're in, can have influence and make things better here.
It's a twofold thing. Number 1, as a professional, I get to work with all of the cool IT stuff that IT people want to work with, and we get to touch like the latest, greatest stuff, and just kind of at the heart of it do IT stuff that we really enjoy. The second part is the people that I work with. It's a good, fun, competent group of people. We have a lot of fun. We work hard, we play hard, and that's kind of a cliche, but whatever. Nearly, like everybody here is driven to provide the best service, the best solutions, possible that we can for anybody.
One of the things I enjoy most about working at Mirazon is the absolute variety of things that we get to do. We're not a super large business, so there's a lot of things, a lot of hats we can wear. You name it, and I get to do it.
The office environment at Mirazon is a fun place. You can have, at a moment's notice, a Nerf gun war breakout. There could be, towards the end of the day, people sharing a new bottle of bourbon. There's always be ready for a new puppy to come in and entertain you and relieve your stress. So it's great that we have, you just never know what you're gonna get. And as a result, people love to come to the office and spend time there, even if it's just for a little bit of time each day.
Our leadership team is incredibly accessible and supportive, and I think that's important, right? The partnership here, and I think it's rooted in where they came from in starting the business, right? All of them were engineers to kind of start. They came from a background of pure engineering, and I think that means that they can relate to a lot of the people who work here in a different way.
The leaders of the company being accessible and supportive is outmeasured from anywhere I've ever worked. I've never had a door not be open. I've never had a question go unanswered. They are definitely persistent in their leadership.
I think one of the reasons our company culture really contributes to our success can come back to, one, the longevity of our employees. A lot of our employees are 10 years, 15 years. We're now entering into 20+ year employee terms. And especially in the technical field, when you have long-term employees, you also have long-term skills, long-term expertise that can help with our customer needs through that.
Mirazon was founded by engineers for engineers. And one of the big things that we wanted to do was to be able to have the ability to have a good work-life balance, be able to do the high-end technical stuff that so thrills the engineering staff, and yet at the same time take good care of our customers like their family.
What's exciting about what's ahead for Mirazon is the direction that we're heading and being able to provide really great IT services to our community. The business community in Louisville is growing and thriving, and we have a lot to offer to help them continue to do that.
The most exciting thing for me about the future here is, again, the constant changing nature of everything. IT is becoming even more important everywhere than it has been, and so we are more and more vital to business operations. You know, if a factory can't talk to their servers for a few minutes now, the whole place shuts down, essentially. They can't even know what widgets to make. So technology is becoming even more vital. So, you know, our future is really just keeping everybody going.
In asking about envisioning Mirazon and what our future would be, there's so many different possibilities. We've been in business 25 years. I think we'll be around another 25. So in terms of where I see us going, I still like us being the premier IT provider. And we really like being that provider that people can trust, that we know what we're doing, and that's really where I see our future going.
I think what excites me about the future is that there's a place for me here, right? And there's a place for the people who work hard, who build a company, the revenue generators, the support staff. There's a place for everybody here. And I'm really just anxious to see where we go and how successful we're going to be.
What excites me is just kind of the growth that we've seen and the reach that we've attained. So but when I started, it was 10 total technical engineers, and that counted the owners of the company. And to just kind of be a part of seeing it expand to where we were like this small services company in Kentucky to now we have customers that we're servicing all over the United States, some international. We're kind of all over the place, and it's really, really neat to see it grow.
So at Mirazon, we've been in business since year 2000, and our future is about our people and letting our next generation of leaders emerge within the company, and we're already seeing that. And you know, it's amazing to see them take our core values, take our company culture, and bring in fresh energy and run with that. And that is the most exciting thing to me, is to let go of the reins and see this company really take off.